the other figure.
Your performance was perfect tonight.
Yes,
Thank
I
you.
like it.
Your
Yeah,
hair is
I like the
beautiful.
opposite of you, buddy.
Tail
Ah,
is beautiful.
stop it! I thought you said
Everyone
you
was
suck.
watching you.
I'll see.
Everyone loves you.
Maybe the opposite.
Everyone wants to
Come on.
be you. You are the best.
Wait, is that Sati? It's Marty. I like Marty? 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 Marty is scary. Come on, guys. Let's go see Casey. Let's go see Casey. Queso. Hello, Queso. We, 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 we. So. Hey. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for visiting, and we hope you enjoyed the show.
Thanks.
Freddie and the gang are pretty tired, but they'll be back again next week after a few days of scheduled maintenance. Please make your way to the front of the building, where you will be given novelty glasses, a voucher for 1 free soda refill, and where you will sign a legal disclaimer releasing us of all liability for anything that might have happened during your visit. Have an awesome night, and we'll see you again soon.
Ooh, I can collect this red party. Oh, I don't want. Over here. Oh, look. A fudgy.
Good job. Now, please come let me out.
To the world is hell. I don't want to say. I just want to go up. I
Way
don't
to
want
go,
to.
superstar.
Where is
I
hell?
knew you could
I
do
don't
it.
want
I
to
know
say.
how to get you out
I
of
can
here.
hear you
Climb back into my
go.
chest cavity. There is still time, but we must hurry. If I am spotted, I will certainly be taken back to my room. I will escort you to the main exit through the utility tunnels. It is the safest path.
Okay, but you better be careful moving around.
Goodbye.
I don't want to be crushed and twisted into a meat pretzel.
Please.
Hello, little boy. If you're down here, say something.
She's down here. We have to go back.
Do not worry, Gregory. Even if we are spotted, you are safe with me. She would never suspect we are traveling together. However, we should still do our best. I feel you are broken.
Don't worry about it. I'm fine.
No, I feel that something is wrong. I am taking you to the first aid station.
There's no time. I'm fine.
Baby. Oh, you know what here? Look right here. Who is this? Don't look, Gregory.
Freddy,
Gregory, no.
You're supposed to be on lockdown.
Officer Vanessa, I do not know how I got here.
Well, you totally blew it tonight, you know. Your system crashed and you ruined the show. Now, parts and services have you on reduced power. They said as a safety precaution. Just one more thing to deal with.
I apologize.
Okay. Look, we're like 15 minutes from closing and some kid is sneaking around backstage. If you see anything, notify me immediately. I already alerted the others. Now, go back to your room.
I told you she was after me.
I said nothing. I will keep you safe. Let us go.
Yes, over here. Let's see what through the walls I could go. Wow. Oh. We go to the food because of the voice of oh. Oh, go down my road. Over here. Go, 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 go.
Where are we?
We are now under the Pizzaplex. These utility tunnels connect all the attractions.
We can go anywhere in the building?
Correct. Fazerblast, Monte Golf, Roxy Raceway. They are all accessible to staff, with high enough clearance, of course. Guests are never allowed down here, but yours is a special situation.
Go here. Oh, okay.
I am terribly sorry. The recharge cycle had not yet completed when I found you. You must continue without me. I will not get on your fast watch in case you get into any trouble.
I don't know if I can do this alone. This area is off limits.
What's this? Ooh, oh, a tunnel. Let's go. You're so slow. Are you? Oh boy, that's lost. You! Boy, shut that mouth. Like, bro!
Well done, Gregory. You found a security office. You should be quite safe here. The doors were designed to keep our highly trained security staff safe in the event of an emergency. As long as the doors stay closed, which they will, as long as there is ample power.
Freddy! The power's only at 15% and they're pounding on the door! How am I gonna get out of here?
Do not panic. You should see an interface on the security desk.
What the?
Hold on while I make it accessible to you. There. You can now activate security protocols. Your fast watch is now connected to the security cameras. Those boxes on your minimap are nearby security cameras. When
Stupid.
movement is detected by the camera's motion sensors, you should see red alert icons. Switch between the cameras to find a safe path out of the office and to the main lobby.
Stupid. But let me see if we go. Still like that. It's stupid.
Today we're speedrunning every ending in Fnaf Security Breach, and we're doing it glitchless. Well, as glitchless as you can for this game. Now our speedrun's gonna start as soon as we see Freddy in the mirror, and then he's gonna figure out we're inside of him. Yeah, it's pretty weird. And that is going to be one of the very few times we're actually inside of Freddy, because for most of this stream, we're going to be outside of him since it's faster. But one thing you might notice at the beginning is we don't have the skip on with Freddy where we turn all the voices off, which lets you skip through all this stuff, and that's because that's a glitch. So yeah, we do have to listen to this very long dialogue. But finally, after way too long, we get the Fazlon, which will let us communicate with Freddy, and finally we can click this button and activate. So yeah, 2 minutes in, and we finally actually get to start the speedrun. So what we want to do is go inside this vent, and yeah, we're pretty much just venting for a while. We gotta run through it, which takes a little bit, but we get to get introduced to all the characters like Roxy. Well, actually she's the only one that talks, but there's also Monty and Chica. And finally, after running for a while, we're gonna pop outside the vent, and first of all, we want to get one of the collectibles. And that's because we're doing all endings, and to get the VIP endings, we need a total of 40 different collectibles, so that's gonna be a Phoenix Plex logo shirt, and now we can actually go on to our mission. And what you're seeing me doing right now is bunny hopping. The purpose of bunny hopping is to preserve our stamina. We don't do it too often through the run, but we do it in these long sections where we want to preserve our stamina for a bit. And finally, after moving for a bit, we can take the photo pass and go right back to our boy Freddy, who now wants to talk to us for a while again. But finally, we're back inside of him. It's a pretty weird setup we have. I wonder if Gregory can actually see while he's in here, or if we're just looking through what Freddy sees. Like, is Gregory just only seeing darkness? That would be terrifying. But anyways, we now have to get outside of the Superplex, and we're going to use Freddy to help us with that, because as long as we're in Freddy, we're completely safe. But we also see that Vanessa, the security guard, is trying to find us. Now, we don't want to get captured by Vanessa at all, so we gotta make sure she doesn't. But here's where something unlucky happens, where Freddy sees that we're broken, and he doesn't realize that I'm speedrunning right now, so he decides to take me over to the first aid tent. And we don't even get any first aid. We're just gonna pop in there and hide. And all we do at this point is see Vanessa talk to Freddy. Like, dude just wanted to waste my speedrun time. But finally, after a while, she can leave. We're gonna go back into Freddy, not patched up at all. Like, that literally accomplished nothing. But whatever, we're back on our way. And at this point, we're kind of just walking below the pizza blocks. Then we can head up some stairs. And finally, once we make it to this area, Freddy decides to kick us out because he doesn't have enough battery, and we gotta go on our own feet. And because of that, we have to escape a bunch of animatronics. What we're gonna do for this first one at Chica is we're gonna use a distraction. Then we can crouch down and still sprint while you're crouching, so she doesn't notice us. That's gonna be the first animatronic done, and we can start running again. Basically, if you run in front of the animatronics, they will hear you, and they're pretty fast, so we want to be careful about that. We'll go between that, we'll run a little bit longer, making sure to get rid of all of our stamina when we see Monty, since we'll recover it during that little cutscene. After that, we're going to do some sprint jumping, just preserving our stamina as much as possible, especially because Monty is very slow, so it doesn't even matter. You can walk and Monty probably wouldn't catch up to you. But then Chica also comes by, so literally everybody is trying to attack me right now. But all we got to do is make it up the stairs and go into a security office, which is basically one of the safe spaces. It keeps us safe from the animatronics, but you can only stay in here for a while because soon the battery's going to run out. And you can see Monty just pounding on the door like an idiot. Yeah, we're not fans the Monty in this game will never forgive me for killing Bonnie. Now, after a while, we're going to get the Pizzaplex cameras, which allow us to see everything going on, but we're not really going to use it much. I mean, it's there. It's just like, it's not going to help us go fast, especially when we already know how to deal with the animatronics. Like right here, we can just take the right path, go through those doors, and now we're at the entrance. Unfortunately, though, right when we make it to the entrance, the Pizzaplex is going to close. It closes down all the doors, and now we can't get out. So what we want to do now is some more bunny hopping over to the present, which is going to give us an entry pass, and that's going to allow us to go deeper into the Pizzaplex. Now, in this first little area, the only animatronic we have to worry about is Chica. And we don't really care at this point if she sees us or not, so we're actually going to make her see us, and she probably won't catch us. And we can see she's kind of just behind us right now, which is a little terrifying. But as long as we're fast enough, she won't be able to catch up to us. I'm just going to check behind. Me, make sure that everything is fine, and we'll run down this section until we make it over to this present, and that's going to give us a Mr. Hippo magnet. Yeah, for some reason, Gregory said it's lame. I think it's pretty cool, but now we have to go to the other section. Chica is still going around the halls, though, and at this point, we really don't want her to see us, so I'm just making sure she's all the way on the other side. I don't know how she got there that fast. But now we can go through here, making sure we don't get caught by the security bot, and find another present within this kitchen, which is going to give us the Glam Chica. So at this point, we just got to head downwards, go over to this place, put in our complimentary entry ticket, and it eats our pass. So Freddy recommends trying the magnet we found, and yeah, now we have the upgrade machine, and we got what we needed. So at this point, we can go into the daycare. But Chica is chasing fast behind us, so we got to make sure she doesn't murder us. At the very least, though, we get to one of the most fun parts of this video game, the daycare. Now, once in the daycare, we immediately see all the stuff from both Sun and Moon, and that's because that's the animatronic that's in charge of this place. So you can see, doing pretty cool guy. So we'll run forward a bit and get jump scared right here, but it's not a jump scare. It's a nice jump scare. He's such a friendly guy, and he won't let us leave, so all we want to do is distract him, and they're always going to focus on the distraction instead of ourselves. So we can go around at this point and get a level 2 security badge, which lets us go to more places, as well as get a flashlight. And after a little bit, Sun is going to come up, and because for some reason the power turned off, he's going to transform into the moon. Which, by the way, you do have to watch these cutscenes, because while I did say the category is glitchless, they can't actually call it that. Instead, they call it skipless. And unfortunately, that doesn't include non-skipping cutscenes. So yeah, basically no intended glitches, and also don't do any skips. But anyways, at this point, what we're going to do is knock down one of those, and that's going to make it so Moon goes over towards there, and we don't have to worry about him, and we can start turning on the generator. Now, in the updated version, I actually didn't realize this, but they made it easy. You can see that all the lines to the generators are now color-coded, so that would have been really nice when I was speedrunning this game all the way 2 years back. But, you know, it is what it is. That's going to be generator number 2. Now we can start going down here. We can see the green wire leading us right over to generator 3, where we pop out on that side. Moon is finally starting to clean up the mess we made, and we can get generator 4. And yeah, with this whole setup, there is no way that Moon's going to touch us. So finally, we can go over to the yellow one and get generator 5, which is going to turn on the light. That means that Sun is back. And now another little jump scare warning, kind of, not really. But Sun's going to be mad at us, ban us from the daycare. And yeah, that's unlucky because I really liked it. I mean, I didn't want to get banned, but I guess it happens. And at this point, we can go back inside of Freddy, because there's going to be Chica who's going to rub her face against us, trying to hurt us. So yeah, pretty good start so far, especially because for this speedrun, my goal is to get a death miss. This is a long, like, 2-hour speedrun, so there's a lot we have to be careful about and not die to. Anyways, at this point, now we're going to go through this door, and we're going to go into the recharge station while we see Vanny. Yeah, Vanny is kind of just skipping there. Good for her, which is going to freak out Gregory, but Freddy has no idea what he's talking about. Finally, after talking for way too long, we can exit out of Freddy. We also see that it's 1 a.m. now. And what we want to do is head over to this present, which we're going to pick up, and that's going to be a sun punch. Looks pretty cool. Then we also want to head over to this bathroom amongst all the lag. Yeah, by the way, if it does lag, it's probably not your video, it's just the game. This game really does like lagging a lot, and there's not too much we can do about that. Anyways, that's going to be another present right there, and now we can head over to the elevators. Basically, different areas are gated off based on
Yeah,
options or
it's
security
like
badges.
this light.
And since we got level 2 of Sun, now we can access more. And of course, once we get
I
out, it's
think
time
that
for the
first
Mapbot
one.
jump scare, where
Oh my
Mapbot
God,
really
crazy.
wants us to
I
take
was
his map. And of course, we're going to take him because he's
19
just such a nice guy. Thanks so much,
because of my
Mapbot. I
cousin
love you.
dies.
Anyways,
It's
we're
a
headed over to the
it took
Chica
us
area, or I guess I can't
forever
really
to
call
do.
it a Chica area, one of the many Chica areas. But we also want to make sure these staff bots don't attack us. Basically, if they find us, then they're going to call one of the animatronics over, and we obviously don't want that. But now we're venting again because Gregory just loved doing it. I'd be way too terrified to do this. These vents are scary. At least they give us lights for some reason. But here's another kind of jump scare right there, where we see this really ugly guy. Yeah, I almost feel bad for him. But anytime we go inside the vents, he's going to start chasing after us, but it's pretty easy to outrun him. And then we can slide down this area.
Some people
He's
just
only awesome, Dad.
by checking the call state first.
Gonna get nasty later.
Like, you know to check the weather first, before sailing.
Out of time. We need to get to a recharge station.
I'll go steal the Coast Guard.
Every
Check all
hour,
state
the
first
power
for
is
both
diverted to the
safety.
recharge stations. When that
Big Labor Day
happens, the
deals
lights go
happen
out.
now at
And when
Best Buy.
that happens, the daycare attendant is free to roam the building. It will find you.
Which we just have a really fun
Bro,
time
already
sliding all the way down.
17 minutes.
And of course, once we get out, it's time for the Mapbot jump scare. We're to
There's 7 minutes of this?
and it eats our pass. So Freddy recommends trying the magnet we found. And yeah, now we've hacked the upgrade machine and we got what we needed. So at this point, we can go into the daycare. But Chica is chasing fast behind us, so we gotta make sure she doesn't murder us. At the very least though, we get to one of the most fun parts of this video game, the daycare. Now once in the daycare, we immediately see all the stuff from both Sun and
What
Moon.
was
And that's
that?
because that's the animatronic that's in charge of this place. You can see, he's a pretty cool guy. So we'll run forward a bit and get jump
Not
scared
the
right here.
fountain.
But it's not a jump
didn't see
scare. I
the
mean, it's a
dancing
nice jump
rabbit
scare.
lady
He's such
right
a
in front
friendly
of
guy.
us?
And he won't let us leave, so what we want to do is distract him. And they're
There is
always
no
going to
rabbit
focus
at
on
the
the
Megapizza
distraction
Plex.
instead of ourselves. So we
Not
can go
anymore.
around to this point and
This
get
is
his level 2
crazy.
security badge,
It's
which
like
lets
the
us
whole
go
place
more
is trying to
places,
get me.
as well as
I
get
am
flashlight.
not.
And after a little
Why?
bit, Sun's going to come up, and because for
not
some
know.
reason the power turned off, he's going to transform
want
into
to
Moon.
help
Which, by the
you.
way, we do have to watch these
Maybe
cutscenes.
they
Because
want
while
to
I
help
did
you
say the
too.
category is
I doubt
glitchless, they can't actually call it
For
that.
some
Instead, they
reason,
call it skipless.
you're
And
different.
unfortunately, that does include not skipping the cutscenes. So
Good
yeah, it's
news.
basically no
Front
intended
doors will
glitches,
open in
and also
5
don't do any
hours.
skips.
Good
But
news?
anyways, at this point, what we're going to do is
5
knock down
hours?
one of those, and that's
I'm
going to
not
make it
gonna
so
last
Moon
5
goes
minutes.
over towards
Do
there,
not
and we
panic.
don't have to worry
If
about
we
him,
get
and we can
separated
start
again,
turning on
you
the
can
generators.
always
Now,
call
in the
me on your
updated
fast
version, I
watch.
actually didn't realize
As
this,
long as
but they
I
made
have
it easy.
power,
You can see that all the
and I
lines
am
to
able
the
to
generators
reach you.
are now color-coded, so that would have been really nice when I was speedrunning this game all the way 2 years back. But, you know, it is what it is. That's going to be generator number 2. Now we can start going down here. We can see the green wire leading us right over to generator 3, where we pop out on that side. Moon is finally starting to clean up the mess we made, and we can get generator 4. And yeah, with this whole setup, there is no way that Moon's going to touch us. So finally, we can go over to the yellow one and get generator 5, which is going to turn on the light. That means that Sun is back. And now another little jump scare warning, kind of, not really. But Sun's going to be mad at us, ban us from the daycare. And yeah, that's unlucky because I really liked him. I mean, I didn't want to get banned, but I guess it happens. And at this point, we can go back inside of Freddy because there's going to be Chica who's going to rub her face against us, trying to murder us. But yeah, pretty good start so far,
please take this
especially
map.
because for this
Take
speedrun,
the
my
map.
goal is to get it deathless. This is a long, like 2-hour speedrun,
Thank
so
you.
there is a lot
Please
we have to be
enjoy.
careful about and not die to.
Free
Anyways, at this point, now we're going to go through this door, and we're going to go into the recharge station while we see Vanny. Yeah, Vanny is kind of just skipping there. Good for her, which is going to freak out Gregory, but Freddy has no idea what he's talking about. Finally, after talking for way too long, we can exit out of Freddy. We also see that it's 1 a.m. now, and what we want to do is head over to this present, which we're going to pick up, and that's going to be a sun plush. Looking pretty cool. Then we also want to head over to this bathroom amongst all the lag. Yeah, by the way, if it does lag, it's probably not your video, it's just the game. This game really does like lagging a lot, and there's not too much we can do about that. Anyways, that's going to be another present right there, and now we can head over to the elevators. Basically, different areas are gated off based on how good your security badge is, and since we got level 2 of Sun, now we can access more. And of course, once we get out, it's time for the Mapbot jump scare, where Mapbot really wants us to take his map. And of course, we're going to take him because he's just such a nice guy. Thanks so much, Mapbot. I love you. Anyways, we're heading over to the Chica area, or I guess I can't really call it a Chica area, one of the many Chica areas. But we also want to make sure these staff bots don't attack us. Basically, if they find us, then they're going to call one of the animatronics over, and we obviously don't want that. But now we're venting again because Gregory just loves doing it. I'd be way too terrified to do this. These vents are scary. At least least they give us lights for some reason. But here's another kind of jump scare right there, where we see this really ugly guy. Yeah, I almost feel bad for him. But anytime we go inside the vents, he's going to start shooting after us, but it's pretty easy to outrun him. And then we can slide down this area, which we just have a really fun time sliding all the way down. And now we're going to do our first save. Even though I am going for a deathless run, I'm also realistic, so I'm going to save in a few different points and also get the Fizzy Fast Freddy. But in this area, it is now time to deal with Chica. What we can do is use our light to get her to come over to us, and then we're just going to juke her out. And one thing about this game is if you're on a slightly elevated surface, then the animatronics lose track of you. So because I went on this table, Chica has no idea where I am, and we're just completely fine. Yeah, we're going to be using that a lot, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, now it's time to get another security badge, but anytime you get a security badge, the animatronics are going to find you. So yeah, we're trapped in here while Chica's trying to murder us. But thankfully, we can deal with Chica by using the pizza bot. So what we get to do with the pizza bot is go and make a pizza. We're going to start out with the sauce. Well, anytime.
So now, guys, I don't got my.
Time you get a security badge, the animatronics are going to find you, and we have time to deal with Chica. What we can do is use our light to get her to come over to us, and then we're just going to juke her out. And one thing about this game is if you're on a slightly elevated surface, then the animatronics lose track of you. So because I went on this table, Chica has no idea where I am.
So now when I come,
and we're just completely fine. Yeah, we're going to be using that a lot, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, now it's time to get another security badge.
Identified two possible exit points. The main loading dock is located under the food court on the first floor. There is also a fire escape in the third floor prize counter. Check your fast watch. I will mark both locations on your fast map. It appears that you have no fast map. You should be able to obtain one from the greeter on the center balcony.
Please take this map.
Of course I will. Just for you, buddy.
Thank you. Please enjoy. Free map.
It's too good for maybe like use let's just get that. 15 cabins this way. I live love.
A fire escape
That's
in the
why
third floor
anytime you
brass
get a
canter.
security badge, the animatronics are
Check
going
your
to find
fast
you.
watch. I will mark both locations on your fast map. It appears that you have no fast map. You should be able to obtain one from the greeter on the center balcony.
Hi, please take this map. Take a map. Thank you. Please enjoy. Free map.
I must warn you, when you enter an area where you do not have a locator map signal, I will be unable to reach your location. You can update your minimap at a security office. Be safe. Well done. You are near the fizzy fast syrup vats. You should be able to find your way to the main kitchen from here.
Guess I'm not doing this video. Because it's so hard. Like, if I not save the slot, I'm going back all the way to the daycare. It's just so annoying. I saved him. If I go on the platform, they won't see me.
Our friendly security staff can help.
So blind, Chica! Stuff.
Huh?
Wait, oh, what?
Freddy, are you there? I'm trapped. Chica found me and there's only one security door.
How unfortunate. But I have good news. It looks like you can access the Fazbear Online Pizza delivery system through that console.
What? How is that supposed to help?
Chica loves pizza.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex Quick
So yeah,
Delivery
we're
Virtual
trapped in here.
Ordering
We're
System.
just trying to murder him.
Congratulations, you have qualified for a free Supreme upgrade. Additional charges may apply. Let's get started. You are now in control of one of our highly qualified pizza-making staff bots. Follow the instructions instructions on the left side of your screen to force the bot to make your perfect mouth-watering pizza.
Don't worry.
It is now time for some cheese. Yum.
Your parents want you to follow me.
Let's get some delicious meat.
How would you rate your experience so far? That's great to hear. Now, let's get started.
Now it is time for the not meat
Would
stuff.
you like to take a short survey about your experience?
Thankfully, we can deal with Chica
Time
by
to
the
bake.
pizza bot.
And
So,
the
what we
deal.
get to do for the pizza bot is go and make pizza. We're going to start out with the sauce, which the sauce kind of looks disgusting, but that's fine. I mean, Chica loves pizza. Next, we're going over to the cheese, and I mean, it looks a little bit better than the sauce. And now it's time for the meat. We can just go set that stuff down. And finally, the non-meat, which is just not meat. Not sure what it is, but it's something. So finally, after all of that stuff onto our pizza, we can head over and bake it, which is going to take a while. So while it does happen, I like going and checking on Chica. She's looking good. But now we can take our pizza out of the oven, and we just wait here for a second. Now finally, after a little bit, Chica is going to show up, and she's like, pizza! And yeah, she's going to eat some pizza. So yeah, there we go. Now we can get another save point because it
Are you lost?
Am I? Me!
This area is off limits. Employees only.
Delicious. To ensure a safe and timely delivery, our cutting-edge pizza tracker allows you to deliver the pizza to your own home or residence. Additional mileage charges may apply. Your pizza has been delivered. How would you rate your service? Pick two that apply.
again, might as well be safe. And we're going to head down.
I found the loading dock, but there's nothing here. There are some big garage doors, but I don't see a way to get out.
Do you see a set of...
At this point, we have to head past Chica. So it's another one of these points where we're going to have to crouch sprint. I'm going to stop right here. We can start crouching. We can see Chica. She's looking good as she's eating her pizza. And we make it over to the loading dock. But unfortunately, it's another place where we can't actually exit yet. Yeah, this game just loves giving us these areas where we can't do anything. They give us hope, and then they say no. Now Freddy wants us to come back.
Controls.
I think so. There's a funny locked box with a badge on it.
Those are the loading dock controls. Something is not right. Someone must have changed the permissions. You are going to need a much higher security level to get out that way. Come back to me right away.
Back, but Chica is right there. Now what we want to do is actually get her to come towards us, and we have to juke her right here. So what I'm going to do is just run over to the right, do a little circle, maybe you can get her to find me, and she's going to teleport. So she just teleports a lot, because for some reason she can't try to teleport, and once you make it to a certain area, you're going to teleport to the next. So she's going to be over in this second, and yeah.
She will!
But we should be fine. Because as long as we outrun her enough, we should be okay. And now before we go over to the atrium, we want to go and get another present, which is going to be the Glamroxy plush before we see another Map-Bop jump scare, followed by a white woman jump scare. Yeah, that's just what they could.
Don't mess up! How fast is she?
found the loading dock, but there's nothing here. There are some big garage doors, but I don't see a way to get out.
Do you see a set of controls?
I think so. There's a funny locked box with a badge on it.
Those are the loading dock controls. Something is not right. Someone must have changed the permissions. You are going to need a much higher security level to get out that way. Come back to me right away.
Employees only. My friendly security staff.
I'm in the bathrooms.
Who wants candy? My friendly security staff can help. Staff only. Your family is looking for you. This area is off limits. Who wants candy? Employees only.
Please, just let me pass.
Where are you? My friendly security staff can help. Staff only.
How did he get out?
Okay, and now before we go over to the atrium, we want to go as long as we outrun her enough, running behind us, and we are trying to nuke her out one more time in this section, and yeah, this just doesn't make any sense at all. What we want to do is nuke her out one more time, be able to make it past her, nuking here, running behind us, and we are kind of terrified, but we should be fine, because as long as we outrun her enough, we should be okay. And now before we go over to the atrium, we want to go and get another present, which is going to be the Glamrock Plus before we see another Mapbot jump scare, followed by a White Woman jump scare. Yeah, that's just what they Roxy. And now before we go over to the atrium, we want to go and get another present, which is going to be the Glamrock.
Boom! Oh yeah.
Take a map. Take a map. Take a map.
Out of my way.
Oh, please! I'm begging you!
Where am I? Look at all this stuff. Freddy? Freddy, are you there?
Oh, I caught you. You know,
I'm trapped.
I'll bet you think you're real clever, Gregory. Yeah, I know your name. You're in big trouble. This is not the night to be wasting my time. So, you are going to wait right there in Lost and Found until your parents or the police arrive.
Are you having fun yet?
Also not the smartest person in the world, so she also left a screwdriver in here, and we just use that. We're just gonna escape. I don't know what she was thinking. But now we also have Vanny after us. Luckily, the thing about Vanny is you barely ever see her in the entire game. I think we're gonna see her like one more time in the speedrun. She just doesn't show up. I don't know why. She must hate us. Anyways, that was a very section, and now we can make it out of here. We'll just go straight over to the elevator, and we start hearing a message from Freddy. Apparently Freddy's kind of injured or something. I don't know, he's just lazy. And now we have to head over to Roxy Raceway to help out Freddy. There's some robots just kind of chilling, but they're pretty easy to pass by. And after a bit, we can head into Roxy Raceway, but before we actually go and rescue Freddy, we do want to turn the corner to the right. Now we can go through here, making sure we don't get caught by the security, but gotta head first, or that's because and get gotta keep by. Yeah, all that. Or at least my Twitch.
Hear you. I'm on my way.
This corner, and we're gonna get a throat. And then we're over to Rick TV. She's like, "Oh, I caught you. You're never gonna escape." But she's also not the smartest person in the world. So she also left a screwdriver in here, and we can just use that. We're just gonna escape. Barely ever up. I don't go straight open. I don't know, we just been chilling. But they're pretty easy to pass by, and Raceway to help out Freddy. There's some robots just kind of.
Are you having fun yet?
Yelling, but they're pretty. Easy to pass by, and after a bit, we can head into Roxy Raceway.
Okay.
But before we actually go and rescue Freddy, we do want to turn the corner to the right and get another gift, which is going to be the Roxy balloon. Now we see a bot is right there, but we don't really care about getting caught, so I'm just going to jump right on top of these boxes and go through.
Freddy, are you okay?
There you are. I was so worried. I waited and waited for you. I missed the hourly recharge and have been trying to get down to parts and service. I think something is wrong.
Is there anything I can do?
Help me get to parts and service.
Of course I will. How do we get there?
It is down under the main stage. Normally the stage lift takes me down there after every concert. That is really the only way I know how. Use that door behind me. It will take you to the rehearsal room on the other side of the building. Look for a backstage pass, then find a way to turn on the lift.
Are you
Lady, like,
lost?
please, Gregory, help me out. Meanwhile, we tell him, is there anything I can do? And then don't hear his answer. Look, I already know what I have to do to help Freddy. It's not like he's that important. So now we have this section where we have to dodge Roxy. Now, Roxy's a very scary animatronic because she's very fast. So what we want to do is just not let her see us at all. What I'm going to do is wait for that staff pod to go by, walk through over here, and continue on my way. Now we can see that Roxy is over to the right. She's kind of just crazy. And finally, once we make it to this area, we can start running again. This part is a very... very scary part for me. I have lost friends to this before, but there's no way for Roxy to actually come after us unless one of these staff bots sees us. So as long as we're playing this kind of safe, making sure this guy doesn't see us, we should be fine. I'm gonna wait him out for a little bit. Usually I never use hiding spots, but I just want to make sure he doesn't murder us. We'll see this guy. I can just go straight past him because they can only see where their flashlight is. And then we can head in this door where there's going to be another gift. That's going to be an outfit pinata, and we just gotta wait out our boy. He thinks he's doing something, but I can slide right past him over to this door. Then we can wait for him to move out of the way. Thank you very much. Then there's going to be this guy coming up, but we can just go past him. He's going to do his little circle, and yeah, he catches me. So that's kind of unlucky. As long as we're on a slightly elevated surface, they don't see us. And no, this isn't classified as a way. It's kind of like that was a way to escape Rocky. And now we're heading inside of this door where there's going to be another gift. And I don't care about making all the fun, so I was worried about that at all. And finally, we make it over to this stage where there's going to be the backstage parts. We can pick it up with this present right there. And now it's finally time to help out Freddy. But first, we have a mini game. And this certainly is a mini game. So what
Freddy said I can find a backstage pass around here somewhere.
Go through these doors and get another security badge upgrade. And finally, after a bit, Freddy's like,
Got it! Now I should be able to find the lift controls.
pick it up with this present right there. And now it's finally time to... Freddy. But first, we have a mini game, and this certainly is a mini game. So what we want to do is use our backstage pass to get through. Here goes to these doors and get another security badge upgrade. And finally, after a bit, Freddy's like, "Oh yeah, I'll come
There's
to you,
something
don't
else
worry."
in here.
But there's also both Monty and
What's
Roxy
this?
pounding on the doors,
looks
so we're gonna have to deal with them. And then
old.
also Danny comes on the screen for a second.
What
So
did you
they're
do?
showing up on these screens, but
Something happened. I can communicate again. I think you fixed my signal. Thank you.
I can see you on the monitor. I didn't think you could stand up.
Consider it a second wind.
Freddy, I see Roxy and Monty on the cameras. They're both coming to the office.
Do not let them in. The security doors are equipped with electrical deterrents. If you see them banging on the doors, hit the appropriate button. The shock should stun them.
Okay, but how do I get out of here?
Do you see the large vent in the floor? You are probably standing right on top of it. If I can reach the room under you, I should be able to force it open and let you out. All the doors appear to be on lockdown. Look for me on the monitors. If you see me waving, push the button in front of the corresponding monitor to open the door.
There you are. See you soon.
Hurry, Gregory! I cannot stop her! Can you see me? Can you see me? Over here. Can you see me? Quickly, open the door.
We'll see you on screen.
Jump down!
Freddy, you saved me. I'm so sorry. I couldn't find any lift controls. all I found was this disc thing.
Follow me to the atrium. That is a program disc for the stage show. If you
Never
use it in the
actually here.
sound
Anyways,
booth,
it's time
you
for
should
this
be able to
minigame
run
where
a
we have to see
Showtime
that
program,
Freddy is on
which
one
will
of the screens,
activate the
and we let
lift.
him through. Yeah, he's just really lazy. And we also have to deal with the animatronics on the wall. What we can do is electrocute them. It's pretty messed up that we're just electrocuting these poor guys, but you know, it is what it is. We'll see Freddy's on that screen right there. We'll let him do that one. We'll see that Roxy's on this door, so we'll electrocute her. And yeah, it's basically just this minigame for a while. But finally, after a little bit, that should be the last one we gotta get him through. Hold the screen to go to static, and we'll see that Freddy jumps up right beneath us, helps us through, and we don't have to worry about them anymore. So yeah, Freddy did it. He saved us. What a nice guy. Now we're going to get the opportunity to actually upgrade Freddy, but not before we do some more running, because once we make it out of these hallways, we see that we're now on the main stage, but we have to activate the main stage. And to do that, there's going to be a bunch of animatronics just going all over the place, and me who has to dodge every single one of them. So we'll start by doing some bunny hopping just through this main hall area, and we see that we have to use the disc that we just found on the sound booth to activate the main stage. So we'll come over here, we'll see that Roxy is over here, and what we want to do is use our flashlight on her a few times. This is going to cause her to come over, then we can use a distraction, and she's going to go towards the distraction, ignoring us. Now we got to head up these escalators, and in this next section is going to be Chica. Now Chica's a little annoying in this place because she can be in a few different areas, and this is not the one we want to see. So what I'm going to do is use that distraction right there, try to get Chica over there, and that was not the greatest teleport in the world. Yeah, this could be bad. Okay, so she is right behind me. Basically, when the animatronics teleport, there's a short amount of time where they just stand there for a second. But we do want to be on the stage. I'm trying to see if she's going to... on the main stage, but we have to activate the main stage. And to do that, there's going to be a bunch of animatronics just going all over the place, and me who has to dodge every single one of them. So we'll start by doing some bunny hopping just through this main hall area, and we see that we have to use the disc that we just found on the sound booth.
Can't hide forever.
Freddy said the booth is on the 3rd floor.
I bet I'm your favorite. Hey kid, come on out. We're only trying to help.
Come on in. We're only
Staff only.
Are you lost?
Nobody will miss you. Your family is looking for you. You are nothing!
Guess she was wrong. Dang, so fast. What the heck?
Gregory, my systems are failing. Go to the sound booth on the third floor balcony. Run the performance program on that disc, then meet me back on the stage. Please hurry. You do not have much time. It is almost the end of the hour. I will wait here.
Freddy said the booth is on the third floor.
I can help. I bet I'm your favorite. I'm the best!
Back up! Dang, she can walk so fast.
Are you hungry?
Yeah. Please.
I bet you don't even have.
You're very stupid.
Keep searching. He can't hide forever.
Don't be
should do it. I hope Freddy's okay. I should get back to the stage right away.
It's ready. So when you leave all the way, she just leave. I should have it.
To activate the main stage. So we'll come over here, we'll see that Roxy is over here. And what we want to do is use our flashlight on her a few times. This is going to cause her to come over. Then we can use a distraction, which is going to go to the distraction for us. Now we got to head up these escalators. And in this next section, there's going to be Chica. Now Chica's a little annoying in this place because she can be in a few different areas. And this is not the one we want to see. So what I'm going to do is use that distraction right there, try to get Chica over there, and that was not the greatest teleport in the world. Yeah, this could be bad. Okay, so she is right behind me. Thankfully, when the animatronics do teleport, there is a short amount of time where they just stand there for a second. But we do want to be on the stage. I'm trying to see if she's going to see me. She still does. I don't want to die here. Like I said, we're going for the deathless run. But thankfully, there's a slightly elevated surface. So there she goes. And after waiting for just a little bit, she should be getting away. So now we can go back on the stage. And we'll use this that we found right on here, which is going to activate the main stage. We'll also see that Chica just disappears. That's because she gets teleported to the second floor. So now we have to deal with her over there. And Chica can be in a few different places on the second floor. Also, Vanny's like, oh, I'm doing something. No one cares what you're doing, Vanny. But she can be in a few different places. We see that she's right over there. I'm going to try to distract her, maybe. I don't really know. Yeah, Chica is kind of the worst in this section. I do love Chica in general, but you don't have to be a jerk like this, dude. I guess we'll just try going down this escalator and hope that she loses track of us, which I think she did. Alright, I think we're fine. Anyways, I'm gonna get this present right here. I see someone walking, and I do not like that. But that's gonna be the monster pinata. And now there's gonna be rocks in this place. Thankfully, she's all the way over to the right, so she isn't gonna see us. And then there's gonna be monsters on the stage as well. It's not in this area, which is good. He's all the way over to the right as well, just kind of doing his growling. I decided to shine him for a second just to make fun of him. See you later, Monty. And yeah, we're safe again for a very short amount of time. Because now it is time for Moon to come back out and attack us again. Hey Moon, how you doing? So like last time, we're gonna have to go hide in a recharge station, and we can just run straight over there. Then once we make it over here, there's gonna be another cutscene we can't skip, where Freddy is getting dragged away by Moon. He waves at us. He's a nice guy. So yeah, that's kind of unlucky, and Freddy is even more injured now. Oh, also here's another Mapbot jump scare, but to get in that area where he is, we gotta go into this section, which is another one of the scary sections. At least for me, because now we have some pretty scary guys. Or at least the concept behind them is scary. You can see with this guy, he looks at us, and if we're not looking at him, then he's gonna come towards us. But we can make it through the vent. Now we have to deal with the vent guy again. Oh, I love dealing with the vent guy. I mean, he's never gonna catch up to us, but he's kind of annoying. I want to go through the vent slowly. But we make it out through the other side where there's all these trash cans. They look pretty cool. And remember that guy who moves if you don't look at him? Well, now there's gonna be a bunch of them. First, we'll open up this door by pressing these buttons. And one thing I should mention about these buttons is they suck. They are so hard to hit, and it is just not fun at all. What we're gonna have to do right here is turn around, hit the button. Thankfully, I got it first try. But sometimes that button takes like 3 attempts, and it can be really bad when you're dealing with these guys. But now we can head through this hallway, head to the right. There's going to be a couple more of these dudes. I'm just going to look back when I need to